Everything you can imagine about humanity is in him. He can cry, he can have sorrow, he can be happy, he can exercise his emotions, he can be everything. It is the humanity of a man that marries, that has children. The way God made the believer is very complex. In other words, man is a composite of two words. Each of the words fulfills its part. You must allow the two words fulfill their parts. You must remember always. For instance, you get tired and you sleep because you are man. Is that okay? Now, the person who is not born again only remembers that part. Now, the believer is not just that part, he's also God. Is that okay? Which means all the things that God does, you should also allow you do them. So when I see a believer, I see God and I see man. I see both at work, and Jesus helped us to see that at work. Many times he was switches to be man. You want to get married, God doesn't marry, only man marries. So it is the man in you that marries. That's not your only you. The problem with the believer is that they are only remembering the one part of them. That you are a man does not mean that you are man alone. You are also God. Is that okay? And your godhood or your godship must find expression. Come on, say expression. Your godhood must be able to find expression. So don't die as a man. Don't live as a man. Live as a God man. The doctrine of Christ helps us to remember this dual personage, these dual personalities that exist in us. So you can be God when you want to. It also means that don't wait for God to be God. God is already God through you. The doctrine of Christ is what helps us to localize God. Come on, say localize God. Yeah, bring God from where people thought he was and bring him home. So those things I described, they are attributes of God. Is that okay? Through Christ in you. Let me give you what that means. It means that God exercises those attributes through the means of Christ.